Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know it has been too long since I've uploaded a video. I actually have been having some had recorded some videos on just some kind of like filler things to talk about, little products that I've been trying, and like my screen, I don't know how I didn't realize, but when I was editing, nothing focused right and it just looked horrible. So I didn't love the video anyway, so I trashed it. And then since then, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, it's just been a little bit of a toss-up with my hair these days. So I thought I would do a May wrap up to kind of talk to you guys, maybe get a little bit of input and kind of let you guys know where I'm at as far as my hair right now. The seasons are changing. I'm in Arizona, I'm in southern Arizona, so it was very dry. The monsoons here, which is just tons and tons and tons of rain, like randomly through the day, starts in July. But we've had a little bit more clouds, and it's been a little warmer and not as dry. And at the same time, my hair has been getting much longer. I haven't had, it's like way down past probably like where my bra, at the end of my bra is at, part of it. So my hair's getting a lot longer, and it's just, if you've been following me on Instagram, you know I've been trying some different products and then just going back to old products and just kind of riding it out. For a long time, ever since I tried the Evolve H Wonder Balm, I had applied my hair by just squishing it from the bottom up and applying product that way, instead of praying hands method, instead of doing the rake and shake method, because it just worked out so much better for me. Well, now I'm finding, I think with the length of my hair, it's not working out as well. And so I've kind of gone back recently. Today I have used I clarified, and then I conditioned, and then I used praying hands with the Modern Minerals styling jelly. So it's actually, my hair is starting to feel again like itself. We'll see how many days I can get out of this. Again, I'm also trying to be more active again, and so that has thrown, a wrench into everything. So I guess I'll just update you with a little bit and hopefully get some ideas from you guys with what I'm kind of looking at. And once I can maybe get my hair in like a really solid state of where I know, because I think sometimes it's tough to do my hair and then do it with a product, and then it just is my hair, maybe not the product at that time. So I want to give it a nice even playing field for everything that I want to do going forward. But I have been trying out Raw Curls, some of the line. They had a flash sale back last month, and it was their cleanser, conditioner, anti-frizz spray, and the light hold gel. Well, a lot of us got kind of a mix up with our order, and I didn't get a gel. I got 2 conditioners, which isn't the worst thing. But then I received the gel. It was the wrong type of gel. So I'm still waiting on the light hold gel, which I think would be better for my hair. You guys know I don't need anything firm hold. I don't really care about that. It's just I don't want to feel or have anything super heavy on my hair. So once I get that, I think I'll pay more attention to the firm hold gel and try to really compare them. So far I'm having a little bit of issue. I plan on doing a video. I don't want to do like a whole dedicated video on something that doesn't work well for my hair, but right now I am using the cleanser and conditioner because I have a good amount of them, so I really want to get through them. The cleanser smells just like the Josh Rosebrook Hydrating Accelerator. It's divine. I want to say it's the honeysuckle, but it smells great. And so this cleanser has been great. It's not excessively, doesn't like lather a ton. It definitely cleans my hair. When I use this, then I would go in with it's actually the Wavy Swavy line, and it's Wavy Swavy conditioner. This conditioner is incredibly, incredibly thick. Now, Inner Senses conditioner is very thick, and I'm going to be doing a video on shampoos and conditioners, the ones I'm using right now, and then I'm putting in rotation and how I like to use them in my routine. So I'll only just touch on this briefly because I'm going to do a whole video on that. But this conditioner is really thick. Like, it's at the bottom there, now it's at the bottom, it's dropped. This is a really thick conditioner. It's great, but I'm finding it's too heavy for my hair. I can't co-wash with it. I really have only been using it when I really shampoo my hair, and even then I'm kind of staying away from it a little bit because I had a lot of pretty weird hair days that were not typical of my hair, and so I'm kind of putting this to the side until I get the rest of the stuff. But so far it's kind of different that the Wavy Swavy one would be too heavy, you know? So I know a lot of people love the line. So far, the anti-frizz spray, when I used it by itself, which I don't think you're supposed to do, but I you know how I am. I like to use everything by itself. I really liked that one. That one and the cleanser is so far a standout for me. So hopefully when I get the other ones, I can really give you guys a better comparison. Not repurchases so far. Again, when it comes to those ones, I just don't, I'm just not really sure. So aside from that, like I mentioned earlier, I cleansed my hair today. I cleansed it with some Flourish shampoo, and then I used the booster, and then I conditioned it with Gracie from Gracefully Curly sent me a Long Hair Don't Care sample. It's a brand that's off Etsy that everybody raves about. This is really wonderful. It's light, it's slippery, and it's very minty. I really do like it a lot. I don't love the scent. Keeps making me think of like a foot lotion, which is so funny because it's funny. I love it does remind me the consistency and the slip of the Flourish, but Flourish has the spearmint, and now I could probably see why, so I think I'm still more partial to the Flourish, but it's an Etsy brand. I would absolutely purchase a full size of this, and I probably will. It's nice to have a backup in between having a few different conditioners. So I've tried this. One of my followers, Erin, has talked about this a ton. It's one of her staples and her holy grails. She really likes it. And so it's definitely one that I'm going to be looking into in the future. And if you have any more Etsy brands, I know My Cheeky Curls it's an Etsy brand that I've talked about at length before, and then Simply Curls also is another one that I've done recently. So I do love the Etsy brands that you can get. I know some people really kind of make some comments sometimes about, what about more affordable, cleaner options? And so I totally understand. I think in the green beauty space in general, it's difficult to find affordability if you don't want to do it yourself. If you really want to be very clean, but you're on a very strict budget, my advice would be to stick with doing DIYs. An aloe vera gel or a flaxseed gel, adding in marshmallow root, possibly some honey or some sugar for some extra hold. There's lots of recipes out there, and so I know it's difficult. As far as the cleanest, most affordable, like drugstore, I just don't find that there are any. A lot of people tend to go towards Shea Moisture, which isn't too bad. They are cruelty-free, and but some of them are a little bit more fragranced and don't work for everyone. But when it comes down to it, if you really are kind of on a tight budget, I would just do a DIY. I know some of these brands are a little bit more pricey, and so I know we've talked about Josh Roseberg in the past, but then there are brands like Flourish and Kalia, ones that you can get at bulk and really save yourself some money, and you can use it for your whole entire family. So, or the ones on Etsy, like this Long Hair Don't Care. I don't know the price of it, but I know it's very affordable. The Cheeky Curls is pretty affordable too, and so there are a vast price points, and I'm trying to get together a little bit of a database on clean products that I use, and then how much they cost compared to like how much is in them, because I know Flourish compared to Innersense is a better buy. Evolve H compared to Innersense is a better buy. Really, when we're talking about money compared to the ounces that you're going to get. So I know that that's important for some people. For me, it can be, depending on the time or what's going on with me in my life. I do get sent some stuff, but most of the time it's me buying it. So I have repeat purchases. I would absolutely buy the ones that I love a lot, but I can make them go a long way. I've had this huge basket of my stuff that I just chip away at slowly. So I haven't really bought anything new except for that Raw Curls in quite some time when it comes to shampoos and conditioners. But that's where you can really, for me, a good shampoo, I take your leave, not take your leave, but it can do the trick. It just needs to clean. Conditioner for me is staple. So once you have a really good conditioner, you can go really light and not super heavy on your styling products. I think you can get really creative, and I'm not anal about my hair. It can be this way today and not look like this at the end of the day. I'm not trying to get days and days out of it. I think it's tough for my hair in the desert. Also, it's tough for my hair working 12-hour shifts at a hospital, being a mom and running around and trying to work out. So I know that my hair has limitations, and I'm not mad about it. So I'm gonna also try to get together that database. I guess the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is updating you on the Modern Minerals. I got this a month or so back, the Modern Minerals little set. I think that they had you can purchase the set with my 3-year-old drew all over it, which is lovely. You can the set was available for repurchase. It is now available individually, and I'm still really loving it. I think the dry shampoo I've been using more, and I do enjoy it. I love the application. It's easy to get on. I do like that it's pink. I haven't used a white one. I think I used like a aerosol white one years back, and I don't remember having problem. No, I think that was a texturizer. So I think this is my first real, go around with a dry shampoo, and I really love it. I love the smell of it. I love the consistency of it. I don't get an oily scalp, but I find my hair parts here, and as the days goes on, it gets a little bit more like weird the way that it looks, and like it could be greasy. So I tend to put it where my crease is, and then I go like this, and it really kind of, I don't want to say resurfaces my scalp, but it really kind of freshens up this area and the areas that tend to really start to look worn after a day or two. And it kind of gives it some lift and some volume, which is what I'm using it for, as like a refreshing volume instead of for an oily scalp. So this is versatile. I don't have to use a lot of it. I still have a good amount of it, and I would absolutely repurchase this one. The hydrating mist I used by itself. I think it wasn't overly drying. I think it smells really nice. I used it alone, and my hair was definitely more frizzy, but it had some good pattern to it. I like the way that it felt. It definitely felt more sea salty. It had more texture, as in it just, when your hair feels really frizzy, it had a feeling of that, not in a bad way. So it kind of held its shape for a while. My hair is usually quite soft, so it really did add some texture to it, which was really great. I think if you want to use this in conjunction with something else, or just as a spritz and go kind of a thing, especially when I don't have issue with frizz really. I mean, I do have frizz, but my hair is always pretty on the soft side. The one that was the texture mist that I was just talking about. It's the hydrating mist, and I lost the cap. Nope, here it is. I've been keeping this actually in my bag for my skin. I recently had one of my refreshing mists broke. The bottle broke. And I kept it in my bag, probably a really bad idea because it was glass. And so I've been keeping this in my makeup bag, and I will spritz my hair or spritz my face. I did use this with the texture spray once, and it was a really nice little balance. But I think I'm pulling for this more on my face. I like the way that it makes my face feel. So there's that one. And then the styling jelly is I'm still like mini obsessed with it. I love the texture of it. I like it a lot. I think what prompted me to use my go back to praying hands method was this product. This product didn't really work, didn't come out as well for me when I just scrunched it from the bottom up and then plopped it. My go-to thing lately has been applying a bunch of product, plopping for as long as possible, and then an hour, 2, even 3 hours overnight as needed, if I need. But generally, if I can, scrunch in the product from the bottom and then plop for a long time and then let my hair out and it's damp, and then I will diffuse it really quickly. This one, my hair, because it's like chunky and soft, was really wonky at the top. And so I'm like, it can't be this product. It's got to be my hair. I probably need to trim or whatever else. So I modified it today, and you can see that I just did the praying hands method all the way around. I think that only added 1 or 2 more pumps than I typically used. I think I used 4 pumps, so I think it was 6 pumps, which again is very small if you saw the other video. And then I just went through like my praying hands method, then scrunched at the bottom. I plopped for maybe 15 to 20 minutes. So I didn't give that wonkiness to the top of my hair, because I think that this does surprisingly have a good amount of hold. And so I still was getting it at my roots, and then it would be, it really wasn't forgiving the way that my hair wanted to lay and what the product wanted to do to my hair. So as I modified it today, I was very happy, because it's a resemblance of the way that my hair has been in the past. I still do think I need a trim. I've got some real goofy pieces at the bottom, and it's been quite some time, but I've talked about that I don't know how many times, and I'll get around to it eventually. So I'm still really liking these products. I've been using every one of them. I think the one I'm using the least is probably the texture spray, and the other ones though I'm enjoying a lot. So I think the styling jelly and the dry shampoo is a definite rebuy. list, goes on my rebuy list for sure. And I love this. I'm actually traveling soon, so this will be great, even though I do have a little bit of ink there. Well, it's memories, I suppose. So some ideas that I have for the future is I really do, and I've mentioned it before, and if anyone's interested, I would love to hear your opinion. I'm of a gel lineup, possibly a foam lineup, and kind of comparing them. I even have gels like the Andalou styling gel and the Jason High Shine styling gel and some other kind of random styling gels. So I can include those. That might take me a little time because I can barely remember. I did like the Jasons. I have some thoughts on those ones, but and I'd actually like to do it just to get rid of some of these products because they're kind of sitting around for that particular video if I ever get around to it, and then I'm not quite doing it. So if you're interested in a kind of a lineup video on any particular, I am planning on the video after this one will be a shampoo and conditioner, so I can start from there and kind of give you the routine of the ones that I have, and I can break it up into two categories. So that's what I'm planning on doing a shampoo and conditioner, what I have, what I like about them, what I don't, some little tips that I like to for adjustments of myself and in my routine. And I can really do that with the different gels and why I might pull one over the other as a kind of like a little bit of a comparison. So if you guys are interested in that, I'm totally up to doing that. That's been on the back burner for a long time. So that is pretty much it. I have missed you guys. I wish I had more content to talk about or to write about, but it's been a funny little period of time. You know, work finally slowed down, but things, I still feel like it's busy. So we can only do so many things and do them right, I guess. And I've actually been consistent on being active, which has been good because that's me and it feels more normal. But I think once I get that into my normal regular routine and not have to think about it so much, I can kind of swing back into this where I do really have to think and plan so far ahead. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below anything that you would like me to cover or anything like that. I actually did film a video, but I didn't ever publish it, of my current hair care stash. I've since added some things, so I didn't add it because, so I didn't publish it because there were just some things missing that I talked about them since, so I didn't want to publish a video that was so old at that time. Not old, but there was a lot of things that were missing that I think people might be curious about. So if you're interested in a stash video on my hair, I've done one on skincare before. I will absolutely do that too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.